Hi guys, and welcome back to another Grid Girls Down Under podcast. I'm joined here with Lucy, Sam, and Zoe, and we're finally recording after such a long time. Lucy's now back from her trip,
Sadly.
and sadly, literally, she had a wonderful time. Episode will be coming about her trip and an episode about Sam and Zoe's experience at Supercars will be coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. However, let's just cover everything that we've missed so far. Friends, let's start off there. What do we think of the race? Charles crashing, George and Checo fight, and another double Mercedes podium.
I'm so happy about that podium. Sorry.
No, it's
so
good.
Happy.
I mean, I'm always happy when George is on the podium, so
True. George riding a Lewis podium. I'm happy Mercedes are finally back. So now.
Yeah, they do.
It's not. Then don't get too ahead of yourself. Then.
Hey, at least they're more reliable than Ferrari.
that is true.
All that matters.
To be fair, that's not a hard thing to get at the moment.
Have you seen the thing where like points Max Verstappen has won, and then points Ferrari have won? It's like Max has won like 130 points and Max has won 133 points and Ferrari's won like 130 points.
Max
Ferrari as a
has
whole.
outscored Ferrari as a whole.
Yeah.
Last 7 races.
That's how you know it's going good, I guess.
Hasn't Max won more races from Charles's pole than Charles has?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
So
a
pretty
sad
much
stat
if
to
Charles
have.
kills pole, there's a 90% chance Max is probably going to win the next day.
Well,
Or Charles. He deserves better.
and Carlos, honestly.
Oh, and Carlos too.
No.
I love
Ferrari
Carlos.
strategies. Yeah, let's talk about Ferrari strategies because I feel like
It's just
that's
Ferrari, if
whole-
you're listening, pull a
Yeah.
notebook out and write some things down. Okay?
Here we go.
Number
Everyone take some
one,
notes.
Get a female strategist.
you like Red
Hannah
Bull.
is the queen.
He is so
We
good.
bow to her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
queen shit. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Queen.
But also, I'm jumping to Hungary. Ferrari.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
When another team, not you, puts a car out on hards, everyone else watches to see how those tires react.
Yeah.
They don't work. Why are you going to put the same tires on?
It literally made no sense. But it wasn't even just Ferrari who did that also. Like McLaren.
Yeah.
And I get it for Lando. Lando had clean air. He wasn't fighting anyone. He was just in his own race. But putting Danny Rick on hards when he's literally in the middle of a battle with Lance Stroll. Anyways.
Ended up getting him a penalty.
Yeah. Because Lance was on the softs, wasn't he?
I don't know, but Lance
I think-
definitely wasn't on the hards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
At this point, I feel as though the Ferrari and McLaren strategists are like best friends and they're just out to take their
They're
own
just, like,
teams out at this
bickering to
point.
each other.
Yeah. They're just like,
we're
hey,
bored
what's
of
the
our
best
jobs. Let's just
option?
like ruin this.
Yeah. Or they're like
They're
from
like-
another team. They're like from Mercedes and Red Bull working for Ferrari and McLaren. Are like, how do we get these guys out so that our guys can get up there?
They're like whispering to each other, like
They're like undercover.
giggling. What do you think we should put the drivers on this week? Hards in the rain.
Let's put them on like the worst tire of the weekend. Just to see how it
Fucking
goes.
coins.
But like Ferrari could be so clear by now. They are by
could.
far the quickest car, and we know that they are.
Okay, barring their engine difficulties.
Yeah, apart from
But I mean, Red Bull have had their engine difficulties as well, but they seem to be sorted now.
can I just say
The last one was Canada.
Yeah.
The last major one in the race was Canada.
yeah.
Max has had issues in sessions.
Hey, I was there when it happened right in front of me when Max's car literally just went down gears and
Just
stopped at the OSGP. That was insane. Nah, I got to hear that firsthand. Anyways,
When everything shed itself in Max's
Yeah.
words.
that was hey, rock on. But yeah, like Ferrari are by far the quickest car. We know that, it's a fact. But How do you
Once
keep-
again, they're just losing themselves a championship.
Yeah.
My thing is, right, Ferrari are the longest standing team in Formula One. They get paid to stay in the sport. How are they at this point one of the worst teams when they should be one of the best teams, you know?
With, like,
I'm
the
just gonna blame
yeah.
Bonotto. That man is deluded, blind
And-
faith, deluded.
How can you say that you're not going to be making any changes, or like you think you're doing absolutely perfect?
Have you heard
Like,
what he
should
said
you-
after Hungary when he got interviewed?
Yeah.
He blamed it on
He's-
the car not working.
How? Okay,
I thought the
But
car was
even-
working perfectly fine.
but even if
It
you
was
do
the
blame it on
tires
the
and the
car,
strategy.
yeah, I completely agree. But even if you do blame it on the car, you then have to go back with your mechanics and work out where that problem went wrong. Like, still, at the end of the day, it's a team thing. It's a team sport. You can't just say put it down to one thing and then never
Yeah.
talk about it again. You still got to talk about it and work out where he went wrong. So I don't get how he can say, "Oh, we're fine. We're not going to refine anything," when that's literally not
It's
the
like
case at
that.
all.
They're determined just to ruin drivers.
Yeah.
Honestly, Enzo would be heartbroken right now. To be honest,
Very much so.
he would not be a happy man. I think Bernardo would. Oh, I don't even know what he'd be doing at this point if Enzo was here.
Bonotto was a technical. What was he?
I don't know.
Technical engineer,
idea.
technical director, something. He was something in the team. Maybe he
Well-
isn't team principal material. Dare I say it?
Dare I say it? She
I
said
don't
it.
think they're strategist material either, to be honest.
It's said.
I
It's
think
been said.
the only people who should stay are the drivers and the mechanics. Everyone else leave, find new people.
Get new
No,
people
that's
in.
No, their
Literally.
admin can stay. Their social
Oh,
media
yeah,
admin.
the
can
admin
stay.
can stay.
Only
Thank
if
you,
we
admin.
get justice for Carlos.
Please.
Oh my god, poor Carlos.
I'm sick of Charles. I need Carlos.
Time and time again, they just
I need
like
Carlos.
post his worst angles, which there isn't many for Carlos, but they just post them all.
Sorry, his video that he posted on his Instagram the other day where he was with the boat and he was just going like full speed. I couldn't stop laughing. at
I
that.
feel
That
like
was so funny.
the content we've gotten from the summer break from the drivers hasn't been that good this year.
We've got amazing
Even-
stuff from Lewis, but
Even Pierre Gasly was late to the game.
I know.
Yeah, very late to the done. But
Daniel's just eating chicken off the back of his McLaren in LA. Like,
To be fair, Pierre has been soft launching though. So it's been a little bit of a different summer break for him. But still, we were robbed.
we
We came to the game late.
fight for what we think is right.
didn't Bottas like win some bike race as well?
Oh yeah, I saw
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's so funny. Imagine being a cyclist and showing up and getting beaten by a Formula One driver.
I'm sorry, but like when Kimi was in NASCAR, imagine being a full-time NASCAR driver and being beaten by Kimi Räikkönen, who has hardly driven that car before he raced it.
I
How
didn't
did he go?
see-
Yeah.
He
DNF.
crashed out.
First lap of stage 3.
However,
I don't
in
get
stage
how
one
so-
and
Wasn't his
two,
fault,
he
that's
was
fault.
showing amazing
running
work.
8th
He
at
got
one
himself
point.
up to P8 at one point, starting from what 20.
He was on for a
Something?
top 15 spot. I think he started 27th. He was on
Yeah.
for a top 15
Wow.
spot, easy.
Go Kimi. Is he
Um,
racing
Kimi.
again? Or was
No,
that it? No. Sorry,
One
I
time.
But
don't know. much.
I think there's one more wildcard race maybe that he can race in if they
Ooh.
decide to go again.
Yeah.
I was talking to She Loves Everyone, Kayla.
Love it.
The NASCAR gods couldn't have him showing up the drivers. Probably for the
Of course
better
not.
because we already know NASCAR fans and F1 fans don't get along, so it's probably for the better that Kimi didn't beat.
Could you imagine Kimi
NASCAR
just
drivers.
comes out in the
Wins the
next
race.
yeah, literally. That would
He
be
made
iconic.
Chase Elliott work to overtake him, man. Kimi was not there to play.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
in
you'd
typical Kimi
think-
spirit.
You'd been there for the first time. You wouldn't be so aggressive on defense. You know, it wouldn't be such great racing.
Nah.
He was not there to play, and I was like,
POV.
"Let's go, Kimi."
POV, this is Kimi testing out NASCAR to see if he actually wants to join the sport officially next year with the team.
Oh, I would happily
I
welcome
love
Kimi on the
that.
NASCAR grid.
I mean,
I
I
need
would
a
love
third
to see
driver to
that, but
support.
I don't see it happening.
No, but
I
just
would
imagine. I'm
love
not
a
saying
third
it will
driver on the
happen,
grid.
but just imagine it.
Yeah.
Kimi racing again properly, officially. I miss Kimmy. That's my issue. So seeing him in a car,
I
seeing
love
him
that
happy.
I love that Kimmy was probably the driver that spoke the least. Yet everybody's like, I just miss Kimmy.
Yeah,
Like he was a man of few words, but
He
Yeah,
spoke
missed.
so much over the
Oh.
weekend.
Yes, he spoke
Really?
He
so
spoke more in one
much.
interview than he would do in an entire year of F1 interviews. He was actually talking.
Maybe he was just over the F1 interviews by the
He
end. He was like,
probably
nah.
honestly was.
I think he was just over F1. They screwed him
Yeah.
around so many times. If I were him, I would be done.
Yeah.
I think Seb's the same. I think Seb is definitely like he's just like I don't
Done
know.
with F1. He's
But
done with the
actually-
hypocrisy mostly, I think.
Speaking of Seb, let's talk about. Sorry if you can hear anything. That is my dog. Let's talk about silly season because it
It's
all
silly.
pretty much started with Seb,
that-
and
It all started with that goddamn stool in front of the wall.
We were so excited when we like F1 fans and they saw Seb made an Instagram. They were like, "Kids on Christmas." It was like the best day ever. And then a day later, we were like, "Oh my god!"
Everyone kind of knew
the
as well.
series of videos on my TikTok of me reacting to it. I'm
You got so
That
excited.
was
You're
so
like, he said he
good.
was going to post it this time. Where's the post? Where's the post? Post came through. A hereby announcement retire Formula One.
I was like, damn, that was a roller coaster.
That was rough.
I was gonna say the only thing is that I remember like watching an interview where someone did say, or where Seb said himself that he would only get social media once he retired.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of doomed from the start.
I think part of us all knew that that's why he made the Instagram.
Yeah.
We were
Oh,
just starting to
absolutely.
ignore it.
Yeah.
I'm
we
so
should.
gutted. I am literally a season too late to see him race in person.
You are. That's okay. He's there with us in spirit. I can't say that he's
I
not
think the
dead.
two out of three times I've seen him race,
I'm
he hasn't done very well. So
Lucy, you're his bad luck
Singapore.
charm.
maybe
He-
it's me.
Maybe it's
Singapore is
you.
his
No,
race.
I think he's done pretty bad the 2 times I've seen him.
Lucy, can you not come to Singapore anymore?
See, we'll think about it.
Danny
We'll
Rick did
think.
well when one of the times when I was there.
That's what
so
I was. Hey, all I'm saying is Danny Rick's done well at the one GP that I went to.
Exactly.
So, what does that try and tell me?
Wait, in theory, if we want
I should just
have
go
a
to all
good
GPs.
race,
Fine, you've convinced me.
okay. I'll
He
take
came ninth.
Lucy's spot.
He came 9th at Silverstone. I was there for that. Oh, okay, he did well. He got points.
Good point.
To be fair,
Yeah.
how many drivers DNF'd first off?
Okay,
No.
lots.
Okay, we're ignoring that.
So
Sam,
many.
we're focusing on the positives here. Okay.
He DNF'd it.
Yeah,
Australia.
he punted the wall.
Yeah, I know because
I
we
remember
went and
that.
saw it. We went and saw it afterwards.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
tried
God.
to take. Well, we saw people trying to take.
We saw people
pieces
trying to
of
take
the
it. That
wall.
was
Sorry.
pretty entertaining.
Erin, did you say before that the one race you went to this year, Danny Rick did well, like earlier on?
Yeah.
Was that sarcasm?
No.
He did well in Australia,
And
didn't
he
he?
did well.
Yeah.
He got
came
points.
sixth.
I think he's
Sixth.
sixth. But
did
he also
well.
did get
Go
told to hold team orders
'Cause
behind Lando because
think of
Lando's
road
engine was
race.
beginning to fuck itself over.
Correct.
You know what?
See, I
Lando
don't remember
can
anything
back
of what's
up.
happened from like
Recently, but like back then,
Yeah.
probably what was
Remember
after
things.
Australia?
Miami.
Okay, so I don't really remember anything from Miami, from Australia to now.
Yeah, I
Italy.
But I
Miami
remember
was
the
next.
first 3
Italy.
races.
Italy. Yeah.
I
Oh.
don't remember a single thing.
I may have half fallen asleep.
I've been struggling this season. I've been like falling
Oh,
asleep
right.
in most races.
How
I
many
have
races
almost
have I
not
watched
fallen
all the way
asleep.
through?
Like I
Probably
watched
3 that I've actually stayed
Australia
awake
all the
for
way
whole
through,
thing.
Spain.
I'd hope you watched
Yeah, I'd hope you
Australia
watched
all the way
Australia.
through. I'd be concerned.
I almost turned it off when Max DNF'd.
And
To be
Silverstone.
completely honest with you there.
Yeah, I
You're
actually just left Silverstone halfway through. I just thought, it's not cutting it. I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
I'll leave that one.
I'm just gonna go to Paris a bit
Zoe?
early.
We're going to be able to watch F1 sessions together. It's Monza weekend.
didn't
Guys,
even
we'll get
realise
into
that.
what they're talking about soon. Look how excited they
Sam,
are. They're
I'm
so
literally
happy.
going to be turning up to your hotel after a Billie Eilish concert dead watching Formula One.
I'm so excited for that weekend.
But yeah, while we're also talking about silly season, let's talk about the rumors that have sparked the high of silly season. So, the Oscar Piastri, well, it all started with Seb. We all know that. Then it went to
Fernando win.
Alpine. Yeah, Fernando left. He went
That
rock
was
on. See you later,
Absolute
alligator to
shithousery
Alpine.
from him.
Yeah, he just said see ya. Went to Aston Martin. Now, then Alpine released saying that, hey, Oscar Piastri, he's our driver for next year. And then Oscar Piastri said, nah, mate, joke's on you, because I'm not.
Yeah.
Thoughts on it all?
My original thought is I never saw Alonso to Aston Martin happening. I did not. That was not on my. That was not on my silly season bingo.
It was not. It wasn't a new bingo.
No,
I didn't-
I had a random
didn't
thought. I was like, oh,
see-
haha, like what's the bet? Alonso will go to Aston Martin because Alpine are giving him nothing and he wants a championship, but it'll never happen because someone else will take it.
Dad
I know
literally
Danny
said
would
to
take
me,
it.
as soon as Seb retired, my dad went, oh, Alonso will go to Aston Martin. I was like, why would he go to Aston Martin of all places?
Yeah.
I feel like
do you know
with
what?
both teams, he's not going to get a championship in the next few years,
Well,
though.
and that's what he wants, which is why I'm confused. However, Luke has said, for those who don't know F1 Luke Sam, he said that like Aston Martin look like they should be making a championship
Yeah,
car like in the next few years.
yeah.
However,
I think it's just going to like 2 or 3 years, probably.
yeah, but like Alonso wants to win championships now.
But
He wants
Alpine
them
also
yesterday.
wasn't going to give him what he wanted. They didn't want to give him
Yeah.
a multi-year contract. They didn't want to pay him the amount.
Yeah.
And I think they were going to pay him less than Ocon.
Rock on.
See, I feel like
we're
Aston
checking
Martin
with-
just have so much money.
Wow,
like,
when
so
I
much.
when your dad's a billionaire and owns
Yeah.
the company, it does help.
Like
a little
he just
bit.
has so much money.
Yeah.
Either that or he's gone to Aston Martin as his retirement plan.
But
Yeah.
I just like I mean I'll put it out there. Fernando's definitely not like one of my absolute favorite drivers, and I know Sam's like looking at me like ready to punch me, and I feel like a lot of comments will be like, "Oh my
Sam's gonna
gosh, she's like
fight.
a typical new fan." Blah blah blah. Yeah, I probably am, but like I didn't get to see him in his peak, but also where was I going with this? That's really awkward. I kind of forgot. But I just can't see him winning in an Aston Martin.
Me neither.
See, here's the thing with Alonso retiring when he does, I'm not going to believe it because he's
Yeah,
already retired
he
and
might
come
come
back.
back.
If he retires, I feel like he's the type of guy that would just come back for the fun of it, be like, "Hey guys, I'm 50 years old, bring me back in, so I can be the oldest guy on the
He'd be like
track."
the oldest F1
Like-
driver in history.
Oh, wait. He's 40.
One.
How old is he? 41. He's 41. How long is he going to stay at F1? Because at this point, he'll be there when he's 43.
60 is actually what I was thinking.
I feel like he will be 100 years old.
Is he going to get
still
to?
driving?
Is he
that
going to get to
car.
45? Do we think? Or
I don't-
Yeah.
If Aston Martin don't perform, I think
Hey, he
he'll.
put up with that shitty McLaren for longer than we thought he would.
That's
Yeah.
so true. I'd say
Although
like
that
44,
was the thing
45.
that made him retire the first time. to be fair.
Yeah. I'd say 44, 45, if not earlier, depending on how well that like his season with Aston Martin goes.
Wait, how long do we think Lewis is going? Because realistically,
Forever.
Fernando's going to retire before
He's
Lewis.
always like he's not retiring.
He's never.
How old's
retiring.
Lewis? How old's Lewis? again?
37. He's
30.
37 years old
I
I
knew
guess
that you would know that.
36.
because he's 17 years older than me.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Zoe.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask why you know that number.
Well,
I
turned
give
20
Just
Lewis-
future references.
I feel like I give unless he like wins the like a championship next year. I feel like 40 is Lewis's point.
Well,
I don't know.
he what the thing is, he still has the fight in him and he still has
Yeah.
the determination. Whereas like someone like Seb doesn't have the fight and the determination. He's like, I did what I did. I'm
Yeah.
done. Whereas
Yeah.
Lewis
He
is
won
like,
his
I
4
want 1,200
championships.
championships.
Yeah.
Lewis just wants his 8th. That is, I feel like Lewis. That's just like he just wants it.
What really breaks my heart is it could have been his 9th. He could have 9 championships now, and everyone's going, it could have been his 8th. He could have 8 championships. I'm like, guys, he could have 9. Don't
Yeah.
forget about that second one. Anyways.
I forget
sorry.
about that second one.
Are we talking the 2016 one or the 2007 one?
I was talking about
Or
I was
the
thinking
2021
2007.
one? Because
Okay,
technically
he could have 10. He,
Yeah.
He could
he
have
can
10,
have
yeah.
10 championships. This is why
Part of,
Lewis
like-
Hamilton is one of the best.
Part of me is still just like, I just want Schumacher to have like that record forever, but I know that he's not going to. But like, part of me just like wants
The
that.
thing is, he still will. I feel like it'll just be like Michael Schumacher, like he is the 7-time world
His
champion. but
name
because
is
he was the
embedded
first
into
to
Formula
reach
One
it.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forever.
You
Yeah.
think Formula One, you think Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton,
Yeah.
and now
so many
Max
others.
Verstappen kind of thing.
Yeah. Especially this generation now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
Hello. Dog.
But like, oh my god, I didn't even think about that. The fact that Lewis almost won, sorry, this is so off topic, almost won a championship in his debut season. Tell me how that's possible.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like, the fuck? Anyways, won a championship in his second season. How many other drivers have done that?
But yeah,
Sorry.
speaking of people in their first season, Oscar Piastri it could be his first season. Hello, will you please let go of my microphone?
If he joins F1 next year, I'm going to be so excited. However, people are putting too many high expectations on him, which isn't going to work out because he's going to come in, he's going to probably be like Mick Schumacher, maybe Guan Yu Zhou. He won't perform to the perfection
I think
that they expect.
it won't be perfection, but it's going to be good. His history of joining a series and then doing well in his rookie season, adjusting and doing well is great.
Yeah.
How many championships has he won on his rookie season? 2.
What was it? 2,
Three?
yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3.
2.
2. I think he'll do well. I think he'll adjust quite well.
I think he'll do well, but I feel as though it's just the pressure from everyone going, he's going to win his first race and he's going to win every race. He's going to do this and this and this. I'm like, guys, just let him drive the car.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
First, let him get an official seat. Yes.
Is Team Lando Norris aware of the threat Oscar Piastri poses? Should he get the McLaren seat next year? I don't think they've thought this through.
I'm
They
so
were going,
excited.
Daniel's not doing well. Lando's beating Daniel. Get rid of Daniel. Get rid of Daniel. Okay, let's bring Oscar Piastri in. What are you going to do if Oscar Piastri beats your precious little...
Can I just
Man.
say, I said this into
Kid.
another group chat and everyone was like, oh, like blah, blah, blah. But like, that's like a hypothetical situation that could potentially happen.
My thing
What
is,
happens if Oscar
how-
Piastri gets his first one before Lando does?
Well, here's my thing. So we all know
We know
his face.
we all know Lando's ego is massive. Lando's ego is massive. What's going to happen
He
when Oscar
threw
comes
a
in and
hissy
just
fit.
crushes it? Not his
Sometimes
fans,
it's
but
too
what's
big
going
for
to
his
happen
own
to
shoes.
Lando?
This is like Lucy's favorite driver. However,
Yeah. Hang on, did you just say that?
Yes,
Didn't
he
Lando throw a mini little hissy fit when Danny outqualified him in the first race weekend they were teammates?
yeah.
Didn't Lando
As-
throw a
hey,
bit
as
of a
Drive
hissy
to
fit when he
Survive.
didn't get the P1 and the McLaren 1 too? But if he were to have led McLaren, they wouldn't have got any position on the
Like-
podium.
But also,
Sorry.
yeah, it's all fine and dandy. McLaren signing Oscar Piastri because currently Lando is the golden boy. He's only the
Yeah.
golden boy because he's doing better than Daniel. What happens if
Don't-
Oscar starts doing better
don't
than
worry,
Daniel?
if-
Zach's
no.
gonna go, oh, that's shiny and new. I want that one. I don't want to play with you anymore, Lando.
Will he though? Because Lando's the
It's
golden
Zach.
boy. His dad has but his dad has money. Oscar
Yeah.
doesn't.
Zach.
Yeah.
Zach doesn't care. Look at all the sponsors and money that Danny brings as it is.
True. I mean, look at what Peter's saying online. Just the subtle
Oh,
hints
he
of, like,
is so
F you,
mad.
Zach. Like, you promised me, and then you went and promised 20,000 other drivers. Like,
So who
You're
is
just
on
a
the
liar.
McLaren roster? I say that with quotation marks because
Me.
at this point
Peter.
I'm confused.
Me.
Pato, Erin, Lucy, Sam, me, Jack,
The whole group
I'm
does
on the
know
Red
that.
Bull roster.
Kalila,
Arlo. My
Arlo.
dog. Yeah.
I was
He
about
can
to say
drive
Zach
fast.
best, not Zach best.
Stella, my dog can be on the
Stella.
roster as well.
Colton
Zoe,
Herder. I meant,
your dog.
I meant Colton
Zach,
Herder.
is there something you're not telling us?
Guys.
I
Some
meant
cars on the
Colton
brain.
Herder.
Zach is just promising the seat to every American that he can find, to be honest. Every American with enough points in
going
their
around
super
trying to-
license, he's like, you can have a McLaren seat, and you can have a McLaren seat, and you can have a McLaren seat.
Okay,
Like, you're
so
never actually going to
of
get
the-
it, but you can have
Yeah.
it. But, like,
it
never.
started with Pedo, right? Pato was given the Abu Dhabi test, and it was all going well for Pato to cross over.
Which
into
makes
F1.
sense. Which
Then
makes
it turned
sense.
into Colton Herta. Okay, 2 people. That's fine. Then who came along next? Who was it next?
Everyone.
The
Wait,
IndyCar, the one that
No, we've
Carlo-
subtly had
Alexander
Oscar.
Rossi,
Oh yeah.
because he signed with McLaren. I don't know in IndyCar. I think it's IndyCar. Then it went. Was it the Alex Palou debacle?
Oh yeah.
Where McLaren announced him, and then Chip Ganassi Racing announced that Alex would be staying, and Alex said, "No, that's not right." Then it's gone. Felix Rosenquist was apparently re-signed with McLaren, but there's now rumors that there was no contract actually with them, and that he's not actually re-signed with McLaren. I don't know what's going on there. That is a mess.
Interesting.
Pato was re-signed with McLaren. Don't know if he's happy about it now, but he's there.
I think Pato's Formula One dream has just gone
and
That
now
down.
there is
destroyed it.
Oscar Piastri.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that it's quite hard, like these days, to go from IndyCar to Formula One.
Yeah. Do we
I
see
just have the feeling.
I think
Yeah.
it's more the thing of he was promised, whereas if Zach didn't promise him, he probably wouldn't care that much. He'd be sad, but he
Yeah.
wouldn't care. But Zach promised him the seat. He said,
I
"You
think-
will be in that seat. You will drive in the sport," and never gave him
yeah.
the seat.
I think that's the problem with Zach Brown. He promises a lot of people a lot of things, and then
thinks it'll be fine
That's
to
it.
cancel.
Okay, before I start on my Helmut Marko rant, Helmut Marko, do you want to go steal Pato back into the Red Bull ranks? And, I don't know,
Please.
put him on the grid just to annoy Zach?
could you imagine?
Context, Pato used to be a Red Bull boy. Let's take him back.
No.
Let's have another Mexican.
I actually did
in
not
the Red
know
Bull
that.
family. He did Super Formula. I think that was I've put the
Oh.
dots together.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, they had
Oh, I
Yuri
thought Aaron was gonna say
set up so well for that.
Yeah.
Everything was pointing to him. He was doing
Yeah.
the young driver test. He was doing the tests in the Red Bull. And then he tanked
then-
himself.
Yeah. 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 I think I don't even know what much Michael.
They really, yeah, they just had Yuri set up for it, and then he ruined his own career.
Yeah.
But I really hope they don't like stuff Liam over, to be honest.
I love Liam.
Me too.
He deserves Alpha Tauri absolutely loves him.
I just
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They absolutely love him. They were nothing but praise after his young driver test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'd
he's
love
doing
to
an
see
FP1
Liam.
session now.
In the AlphaTauri or in the Red Bull?
In the Alpha
With the Alpha Tauri.
I want to see him do one in the Red Bull though, because he can do that now, because he's also Red Bull's reserve driver.
Alpha.
Who are they
He's
going to give?
Alpha.
Who's going to get the other Red Bull test? Because there's still one more FP1 session for them.
Liam,
Or are they?
because Liam's the reserve driver for them.
Could
as
be
well.
Dennis. What if they chuck?
Yeah, they could
what
pull
if
up. They can pull
chuck
up anyone.
Dennis in there?
That's true.
Who else is
Well, I want it to be
Jahan?
Oh yeah.
He's also a Red Bull. Hello.
I swear half the
Is
grid
anyone
is.
Oh yeah.
Red Bull.
My dog has
All
a
I
few
want to
words to
see
say on
is
that matter.
Fred in a Formula One car.
What do you have to say, Ali?
How many FP1 tests?
That's all I
Sessions
want is
are there?
Fred.
But in the FP1 test, are they only for teams with reserve drivers? Because like McLaren don't have
so-
a reserve driver.
They do. Oscar. Remember?
Yeah,
Alpine extended the
Oscar's
services
gonna-
of Oscar.
but Oscar would test for Alpine, not McLaren, wouldn't he?
Will he test for Alpine
Wow.
given the
Test for
situation
both.
he's
Yeah,
in?
true. That is true.
Every
But he
team on the
tests for
grid
both.
has to give up one FP1 session for each car a year.
Who did it last year for McLaren then? Oh, that's what you taught.
That's
Sorry,
it.
You
my,
know.
my dog's kind
Yeah,
of
I don't think anybody did.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember anyone that did.
Wait, what did Pato do last year?
He did the one
The
after-
end of year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, I completely lost time of the whole season. So I don't really know
Yeah.
what was in the season.
I don't really know what's going on past Australia.
Yeah, he did the one. He did one at the end of the year, and so did Liam. And I can't remember. There was a lot of people who
What's
obviously did
happened
this.
to Rob?
Oh, Pato.
He got
Rob.
he did it. He did a tire test
Yeah,
like
for
a couple weeks
Ferrari?
ago, didn't he?
Okay, I think so. Yeah.
Rob.
Isn't Antone?
Jesus is back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's he test? Is he Haas?
Yeah, he's doing the Haas session.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I'm
He's
so
reserve.
excited.
He's reserve driver. For what? Haas.
He's just a Ferrari reserve
Yeah.
driver, which means Haas has access to him.
Alpha.
Slay, Rob. Slay.
Wait,
Um,
who's going to do the Ferrari FP1 sessions?
Me.
Jesus.
And I
Maybe the
will
strategist
become
to figure
Nikki
out how
Lauda,
tires
and I
work.
will scream at Benotto and be like,
What's that?
you need to fix your car. You
It's
need
a
to
shit
do
box.
this. You need to change
You
this.
can't say that. It's a Ferrari.
Doesn't make it any less of a shit.
It's true. It's a shitbox. We need
The car's not a
Charles or
shit box.
Carlos to just step up.
Stop inventing.
Get rid of the strategist. Lock him in a closet. Go get a female. Go get one of us. We'll sit there.
I'll do it.
Great. Sam, the three of us will go lock him in the closet while you go sit in the seat.
Got it. Okay, we're going. Taking it by
Perfect.
force.
Perfect.
All
All
right.
four of us are going to Spa this weekend.
Yeah, I'm happy to be there.
See you at the airport tomorrow.
See you there.
Hell yeah.
While we're on the topic of Spa, let's talk about our predictions for Spa.
I don't even know.
I
don't
can
have
tell you
predictions.
Jack's predictions, who, as you probably noticed, I don't know if I mentioned this at the start, but I can tell you her predictions. She's not here. Now, we all know that she likes to do a silly little third prediction, and which she's done. She hasn't let us down, and I'll tell you what they are. So in P1, she has not Charles. So if you're predicting Charles this weekend, you can do that because Jack has not predicted Charles. She predicted Max.
She is still banned.
She's still
Yeah.
banned from predicting Charles. And so is my brother, because every time my brother says P1, he does not get P1. Okay, for P2, she has chosen George.
Yes.
I'm
I think
2
we would all
years
love
in
to
a row.
see.
Georgie George.
2 years in a row.
Please.
Oh my god,
And
yeah.
P3, guys, drum roll, please. Lance Stroll.
Oh,
And in her words,
I
and
always love
quote,
her funky three.
So do I. And in her words, and I quote, she goes, Lance, because I haven't done him yet.
but I mean, also,
I
it's
was
meant
gonna
to
say, I was like, we haven't had it. Thinking of her P3, she goes, I think she said in the last episode, I ran out of people.
I do think though that is actually not because is it not meant to be raining
Yes, it is.
in Spa? Yeah, and Lance does well in the rain. Well, he did that one time anyway. So
That
you
one
know,
time in Turkey.
anything's possible.
But what was it at that point? Was it Racing Point or Force India? It was still
No, one of the two. Who knows? Whatever
think
seat
it
his
was
dad bought him, really.
Force India. Oh no, I think it was Racing Point. No, you know what? It was pink.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what
yeah.
It was. It was in the crossover time.
Or
Wasn't
was it Racing Point Force India?
Oh, okay, this is getting confusing.
Oh, was it both? Yeah.
Was it Force
Um,
India? Was it Racing Point? Was it Racing Point Sport India? Who knows?
Sam, what are your predictions for Spa? Mind you, it's raining on the Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
And apparently Friday. Apparently
Oh.
there's thunderstorms on Friday.
Let me have a geez.
Excited.
It's giving Spa 2021.
Yeah.
It's giving. Why
Let's
do we
just
go
hope
there at this time
Lando
of year?
shuts his ego down a
Yeah.
bit.
Someone
Sorry.
make
Who
sure
said
he
it in
is
the-
not the first time to. He's not the first one to go through Eau Rouge on a push lap.
Guys,
Someone
it's
else
not
go
raining
before
on
him.
Sunday anymore.
Make sure you
Oh.
don't put him out in the rain when it's just a bit too hard and he wants
And
to try and
don't
do it.
leave his tire strategy up to him if it is wet.
Yeah.
Lando
Please.
listening to this podcast,
Sorry,
taking
Lando.
tips.
Me ring Lando Norris match. Anyway, continue.
You're wearing quadrant merch. It's
It's for
okay.
Rhea. It's for Rhea. It's only for Rhea.
It's only for real.
And Arav.
And Nara. Oh, but oh my God,
And
we're-
Erin.
It's Nira's birthday. Everyone wish Niran a happy birthday.
Everybody say happy birthday, Erin.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Darren.
Darren.
Oh, okay. Happy
Oh.
birthday, Niran. What was I gonna say? Yeah.
My predictions.
So, Sam, tell us your predictions. She's giving it a good thing.
I'm just going to say whatever comes to my mind because I have no idea.
I
P1
have one in
Max,
my
P2
mind.
George, P3 Charles.
Wait, P1 Max, P2
Yeah.
George, P3 Charles.
that's me.
Ooh.
Charles? Did you just say Charles?
Me?
Charles.
Yeah.
I didn't. We can
I
pretend
thought
I
Erin
did.
said Charles.
Both of them on the podium?
Sorry.
Yeah. P3 for both. Why not? Zoe, what about you? What are your predictions? She's
Oh my god. P1 Lewis, P2 George, P3 Max.
that
So once
will-
again, my dream podium, just swap it around a bit.
yeah, why not? Play with it.
3 races in a row, get them on the podium again.
Idea.
What about you, Lucy? Is your podium prediction?
Max, Checo, George.
I love it.
I don't know why. I've got no reasoning behind that. That was just what came to
No
my mind.
Ferraris? Wait, do you say Max Checo? No, yeah, no
Max,
Ferrari.
Checo,
Well,
George.
Where are the
I think-
Ferraris in this?
you know what?
They don't
Depending on their
exist.
strategy.
In the gravel.
in the mud.
Oh, wait, we have. Oh, how did we get this far in
talk
without
about
me making
that.
a Carlos gravel trap joke?
Yeah.
There is now extra gravel traps around the place.
Yeah.
Where?
reckon
I was trying to find photos.
There is
and I
on the
couldn't-
exit of the source now. So turn 1. The runoff is reduced. There's not a big runoff anymore.
No way.
I'm pretty sure there's, from what I was watching on in the WEC, there's obviously a little bit of runoff right at the corner, and then it goes to a gravel trap.
Oh my
So you can't just
days.
run off and run down the length and come back on. You've literally got to pretty much re-enter where you exit.
Oh.
I'm just watching. a
So turn 1,
video.
going into La Source, that never ends well. It never ends well. How many cars are going to be stuck in the gravel?
Carlos.
Well, considering Justin.
My brain just told me Carlos, Danny, and Max. I don't like that.
Get out.
Zoe's banned.
If you have just manifested that, I'm revoking my +1 invite.
Oh my god, hold on, my dog's back again.
No, but I was just, I don't know, my brain told me 3 names. I don't know why Max was in there. Max can get out.
Didn't you just predict Max P1 as well?
Yeah. Well, no, she didn't put a
That's the
Max P1.
thing.
She put Lewis P1.
Yeah, Max was P3. So Max will get out of the
Oh,
gravel
that's
trap and then pull himself out and race his way up the grid.
I'm seeing. I reckon there's going to be a
Yeah,
Haas in the
I
gravel
see the
trap for
P-
turn 1. Bottas.
Magnussen.
Which
No, Bottas is going to be in the
Bottas.
gravel trap for turn 1. That's who it's going to be.
Take out Danny and Max, put Bottas in there.
I would love to
Right,
see Bottas on the
imagine.
podium. I
No.
love Bottas.
I
I'm a
miss
Bottas
him.
fanatic.
I miss Bottas podiums.
I'm
Yeah, I have to
always-
say same.
He's so
No,
much
I-
happier this season, though. Could you imagine how much
I
happier he'd be on the
know.
podium this season?
I know. Maybe he'd actually do a shoey.
No, he
Probably not.
wouldn't. He's the
Mm.
only driver who has managed to escape it.
Hasn't he escaped it twice?
He's escaped
As
it
well?
a lot. He didn't even do it at Monza.
No.
Yeah.
And they
But
were
I guess-
all doing it.
Even
Monza.
then in
Yeah.
the post-race conferences, they made Danny aware that Bottas has never done a shoey, and Danny's like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Lando
Whereas
did
in-
one at Silverstone.
Even
I
he
witnessed
was even
that.
able to convince Lewis to do one. So
Yeah.
I mean, Lewis isn't that hard to convince, but still.
Lance has done
Lewis.
one too. Hey, Lance did one.
Yeah,
Baku 2017.
Yeah. Has Ocon done? No, I don't think they've been on the podium
They
together.
haven't shared it
Bottas
off
was
the
on that podium as well.
Yeah, Bottas has escaped it multiple
Bottas is
times.
a lot.
He's a little sneaky snake.
He just sees Danny take his shoes off and he's like, oh,
I'm out of here.
I
Bye.
smell that.
I'm allergic to shoes.
yeah. Well, Erin, what are your predictions?
What are my predictions? I am hoping that there is a Ferrari on the podium. I just want to hear, but here come. Well, we can't have a here comes Sebastian, but well, we can.
Hey, we might.
We can have that, but not in a Ferrari. not in a Ferrari. I don't know. I'm actually quite stumped this week. I'm gonna say Max P1 because I just feel like he's absolutely unstoppable at the moment. But now that I've said that, I probably have jinxed him. Sorry in advance, Max. I'm gonna say Carlos P2 and George P3.
I like that podium.
I think it's quite spicy.
I like
Why
that
not?
podium.
I know there's no Lewis on there. I'm sorry.
But we've got a George and we've got Carlos.
Yeah.
We have we've got my two favorite boys from their teams. We've got Max, my favorite Red Bull, Carlos, my favorite Ferrari, and then we have George, and we love George. George is.
I am a George Russell stan.
If you aren't a George Russell stan, who are you? Also, can we talk about the whole George Russell wearing shirts on Instagram?
What about the George
That
Russell
was
wearing
hilarious.
lingerie?
Yeah,
There's
the
a lot of
George
George
Russell
Russell-
on Instagram.
George Russell
Alex
just cannot
Albon has
escape
been
being a
Alex
meme.
Albon has been spending a lot of time looking at George Russell this
He is
summer
living his
summer
wag
break.
life to the fullest.
Oh, can I just
Really
say
is.
that he is in Lake Como, and I was literally there like a month ago. Could they not have just like halted their holiday so that I could meet Lily and Alex?
Oh my
but, like,
God.
Lily.
Literally, Lily is an icon.
I swear, all the
legend.
drivers were like not in Monaco when I was there, but 2 days later, they were like, "Oh,
They're
that
all
crazy
there.
girl's left. We're gonna go to Monaco now."
Can we talk
No.
about how unoriginal all the drivers were though, with all their holidays? Like they were all in
I
like Italy and all
They
They
their.
go
and
to
then
the
there was
same
just
place
Lewis who,
every year.
They were just all on boats.
Yeah.
They're always just like on a boat.
And then there was Lois once again separating himself from everyone. Went to
Literally.
Africa to learn about this
Oh my
culture, which was
goodness.
amazing. That it looked so fun.
Yeah,
And the hot air balloons,
they've all just been living their best life, really.
they really have.
But they haven't been giving us the content that we deserve.
No, they really
The
haven't.
content that we
Compared
deserve.
to other years.
Yes, preach it, Lucy. You
The
speak it
wags.
louder.
The wags have been giving us good content. By the
It makes me
wags, I
realize-
mean Lily.
Lily,
It makes me
Louisa.
realize how
Facts.
much we actually get from the admins. Like half the time we think we get
Yeah.
nothing from the
Admins, but really the admins are the
They're
ones
The admins
pumping
are
us.
feeding
pulling
us.
us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They pull through hard. What was I gonna say? No, I forgot next. So sorry. But yeah, no, I'm actually really excited for Spa.
Me too.
It's been a
I'm
while.
excited for racing to be
Yeah,
back.
it's the first
Sorry.
race
So am
back
I.
after.
And especially think about it. Spa, Monza, Singapore.
Yeah, literally.
Spa, Zandvoort,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Monza.
that.
Yeah, that.
It's a
It's
triple
okay.
header.
And
I'm
then
gonna have
Singapore
no
is just the
sleep.
one left out. Oh my god, is it a triple header?
Yes.
Slay.
So triple header a week, Singapore, Suzuka.
So what you're saying is that in 5 weeks we'll be in Singapore.
In
I
what?
just realized the end of the season is quite literally
is.
going to kill me.
We've
We've
got
got a
what?
triple header.
8 races
then-
left? Is that
I
what
think
it is?
It's
all I'm
2
saying is I'm
weeks.
excited
It's
for
2
Brazil.
weeks between Monza and Singapore.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
We've
I have a
got
week to
we've got a
sleep.
few. We've got Spa, Zandvoort, Italy, 2 weeks, Singapore, and then a double header with Japan. And then we've
No,
got
it's not a double header with Japan. It goes
it's not.
Japan a
Oh,
week and then whatever that is. Yeah, the
I thought
the US Grand Prix.
You know, but it is a double header
US
because it
Grand
goes
Prix
Singapore,
goes-
Yeah,
Japan.
Singapore, Japan is a double.
Yeah.
And then it's a week,
Yeah,
and then
then it's a week. Then it's the US Grand
And
Prix
it's double again.
and Mexico,
Yeah. And
A
then
week.
Brazil,
Brazil,
a week,
Abu Dhabi. There's no,
Oh, no,
it's not a week. It's
yeah,
back to
that
back
isn't.
Brazil, Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
This is real busy.
It
This
is?
coming up. Yeah, I'm looking at my
It's-
calendar right now.
God, I'm getting no sleep.
Guys, I look. The championship could be done in Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Max keeps going the way he is in Ferrari, slack off.
Like,
Okay,
it
you
could
guys are
be-
getting excited for that, but I'm a little under 3 weeks. Zoe and I are going to be living our best lives
Yeah.
at
let's
the
think
ITM
about
Auckland
that.
Super Sprint.
So we'll be having an episode where Zoe and Sam. Sorry, my dog is just currently biting my cord, so I do sincerely apologize.
Okay.
I know it's literally
okay.
the Sam's whole experience. I'm sorry, I'm quite preoccupied.
I was like, I'm literally Sam's +1. Like Sam was the one invited.
So we're going to be having an episode where Sam, Zoe, and Lucy are going to be sharing their whole experience. Lucy's from her whole Silverstone experience.
What, Silverstone, Monaco, Monza?
Her whole trip, pretty much, just
So
full
much.
stuff.
It
Because
was like the F1 tour of Europe.
Yeah, literally, and it's that episode it's going to be a joint one with Sam and Zoe because they're going to Supercars in Auckland. So that's super exciting. Oh my goodness! Oh, that's my hand. Oh, so sorry.
Needle teeth?
Yeah, just a bit.
He's so cute.
He's so bitey.
He's going to town on your head.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what my hand looks like.
Hello.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So we'll be having an episode where they will be talking about just about just that.
Spending a weekend in the presence of Shane Van Gisbergen
And the whole Red Bull
and Brock
team.
Feeney.
And
Yeah.
Jamie Winkup.
And
Yeah, Jamie, hang on. We get to
Jamie Wing.
Jamie Winkup.
Guys.
Shane and Jamie.
I'm here for Shane. I don't know if I'm actually going to function.
Have you got questions
I was-
prepared? You're going to
I was
ask
gonna say,
them?
don't worry, I'll help support you, but then I realized
You were
I
gonna
won't
be
be
the
functioning
same.
either.
Oh, I have to put on like my big girl pants and just be like, okay, even if you're internally breaking down, cool, calm, collected. Cool, calm, collected. I don't know if that's a thing I can do, but we'll see.
You give it your best shot.
There's always time to learn.
Hotel. We'll scream it out in the hotel in the morning and be calm for the rest of the day.
Oh, I'm gonna be absolutely shitting myself on the first morning. I'll be in the hotel room. I won't be able to sleep, and I'll be like, "Oh, this is happening."
I am excited for you guys.
It's gonna be so awkward. It's the corporate suite, hospitality, reserved for sponsors, partners.
You are a partner.
I am a TikToker.
No, you're part of that family now.
We love TikTok.
I'm a TikTok. What do you do? I'm a university student. How are you here? I make TikToks.
I made TikToks for. Oh, I'm so
Hey,
sorry.
at least I can just go, I'm her
Having a-
friend.
I'm having an identity crisis.
My dog's having an identity crisis.
Your dog is having a murderous
I don't know if you
tendencies.
Please
Oh my
let go.
god.
Lucy's really cute.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's
I want the
helpful.
dog.
On that note,
I
Shall
think
we
Arlo
wrap
says
it up?
it's
Yeah.
time to go.
I think
I'm gonna
Arlo
fall off my
says,
seat.
I
Arlo's
think it's
had
time we
enough.
stop now.
Arlo has had enough. Just
Arlo just wants cuddles and to play. Oh my god, you're here. Erin.
I get free haircuts. He takes off the split ends.
Well,
I'm so grateful.
let's
Yeah. On that note, thank you guys for tuning into another episode of the Great Girls Down Under podcast. Remember to follow us on all of our socials. They're all linked down below, and we always post about it on our Instagram. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and we are forever grateful and appreciate you all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.